70 years ago today, the world entered the nuclear age. A B-29 bomber named Enola Gay dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan, and in an instant killed 70,000 people. After that, World War II quickly came to an end, but the Enola Gay was not the only plane over Japan that day. Tonight, as Steve Jerve shows us, of the 33 men aboard 3 planes, only 1 is still alive. 91-year-old Russell Gackenbach of Clearwater.
So these are two different views of the Enola Gay. That's Tibbetts.
Pictures and mementos of the bombing of Hiroshima fill every corner of Russell Gackenbach's apartment. A man who, as a 22-year-old navigator, was part of a mission that changed the world forever.
When you found out it was an atomic bomb, what were you thinking?
Didn't mean much to me at the time. It took several years for the fact to realize that we entered the atomic age.
His story began in his native Pennsylvania, where he was a bomb casing inspector for Bethlehem Steel. He was given the choice to remain on the home front or join the Army Air Corps.
How did you choose the Air Corps?
I was always looking up at the planes when they went by.
After training in South Florida and Cuba, Gackenbach was sent to Utah, where he was assigned to Colonel Paul Tibbetts' bomb group.
He told us that new bomb was under development. If successful, it would shorten the war.
Security was tight. The unit transferred to the airbase on the tiny island of Tinian in the Marianas, where Gackenbach flew his first missions against Japan. On the morning of the mission to accompany Enola Gay, he still didn't know the assignment was to drop the first atomic bomb.
So we approached the IP, the Enola Gay, the Great Artiste, went in toward the target. Meanwhile, the necessary evil stayed behind and made a 360-degree circle, such that it took 4 minutes, and we came out of that turn about 16 miles from the target. Shortly after that, the radio went dead. This was on purpose, because that radio going dead told us that bomb bay doors are open, bombs away. After the bomb was dropped, and we saw the explosion, and as soon as the bright lights vanished, I got off the flight deck, went down to my station, picked up my camera, and took 2 shots out of the navigator's window.
But obviously it was like a bomb you'd never seen before.
Right. When that explosion occurred, you knew darn well it was something new. But I did not hear the word atomic until Monday morning.
What was it like on the flight back? Did the crew, was there a lot of chatter, or was everybody pretty quiet? Or
quiet, just like it was right after the bomb was dropped.
70 years later, Russell Gackenbach is proud to be one of the men who brought the dawn of the nuclear age.
It hasn't affected me, and I have no regrets. I just hope that we never drop nuclear weapons again.
Well, 3 days later, Gackenbach flew over the city of Kokura in support of the dropping of the second atomic bomb, but bad weather there forced the mission to switch to Nagasaki, and that brought an end to the war. So it was bad weather ultimately that spared the city of Kokura at the moment and went to Nagasaki.
Switched.
Yeah, unfortunately for the city of Nagasaki. But the war ended officially on the deck of the USS Missouri September 2nd, but the Japanese surrendered a little over a week after that.
Just incredible. And the fact that he is here in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And I think people take for granted that we are losing these veterans, these World War II, as Tom Brokaw called them, the greatest generation. So to hear these stories told by them, they were there. It's just incredible.
It's incredible to hear it from him himself, the only survivor of those 3 planes.
Amazing.
And he lives here. Yeah, it's just walking history, really, you know.